Welcome to this worship guitar tutorial on the song Joy Song by Motion Worship. This is a super fun song to play, and don't get too worried about like the strumming pattern and everything else in the song, that the little details, because this song is about having fun and giving joy and just lifting people up. Not a serious song, anything to take serious. This song is in the key of D, so we're putting our capo here on 2. We played it today in the key of E. So if in the playthrough, you'll see my capo right here. But if you want to play this in the original key, they're the same exact shapes as what there are in the playthrough. Just move your capo up to number 2. start with the chords. The chords in this song are your C. And you have in the intro, it's an F7 sus2. And the way you play this is all you're doing, putting it on your pinky. The intro has a C, it has an F, an A minor 7, and then that is the 3 chords of the other intro, and the choruses, and the turnaround, and the instrumentals, and the interlude, and the outro. So it's the same chords over and over again. There's only one other chord in this song you need to know. It's the G sus4. So we're gonna call it the G sus because we're kind of cheating on it. But a G sus4, you're just basically muting this right here. But the essential on this chord is adding the C. So adding your first fret right here. This is the essential of the chord. So you can play this in 2 ways. You can play this like this, or you can play this like this. And I just choose to play it like this because sometimes I'll be too far down anyways, and then I'll mute it. You have that chord, and you have your G, which we're going to play like this. So reason being is you can play like this, but when you come to switch from your A minor 7 to doing that G, look how fast that is compared to doing your A minor 7. Like I'm literally moving my entire hand playing it the other way, but this way it's a lot quicker. If you're not used to playing your G like that, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. But to get used to playing it like this, because when you play in the key of C or any sort of C shapes, it's just easier to switch from like your F to here, or to go from here to right here, right? Or from here to your C, or from here to your F, right? It's a lot easier instead of doing boom, boom, or boom, boom. Especially if the song is fast, then you're gonna need to have that, minimal movement in what you're doing. And then the last chord in the song is an E over C, which is essentially playing your C, leaving the E open. So it's nothing too crazy. Now let's get into the rhythm and the strumming patterns in this song. So there's really and when you're playing acoustic guitar, there's no one strumming pattern that works the best. Essentially what it is you're playing along with the rhythm of the song. So what you're feeling in the song, you're playing by feeling. I have a rhythm that I came up with that I think sounded really nice with the song. I don't know if I just came up with it or I heard it in the song and that's why I started doing it. But I believe when you come into the intro, what he does is he does something like that. What I do is I do the whole time, most of the song is this rhythm here. And if you know anything about acoustic guitar, you probably should keep a similar rhythm throughout the entire song. That way, because you're more percussive background rhythm of the song. I do. That is the strumming pattern of the pretty much the entire song. When I do the twos, I do say that you come up to your F or this one. So those are the 2 strumming patterns. The only place it really changes up is when you become more intense. So your rhythm stays the same. But let's get into what that strumming pattern is. So it is 1 and 2E and a. So 1 and 2E and a. E and a 4E and a 1 and 2E and a E and a 4E and a 1 and 2E and a E and a 4E and a 1. And that is a strumming pattern for most of the song. When you come up to the chord changes, you might do. So when you do the half bars, so like your A minor 7 to F or your F to A minor 7. So just know whenever you're changing chord, you're doing 1 and 1 and. And really the biggest difference that you're doing when you are playing the song is when you become more intense, like your turnaround and your choruses, when you build in there, your instrumentals, when you're just having fun. You can do a little more intense where you're exaggerating your downs. So you're playing exaggerated downs, right? Except you're going up and down. So you hear how it's a little bit softer on the way up. On the way down, I exaggerate it. And the very last outro, The only difference with that outro is you're playing your A minor 7, you're playing your F over a bar, then you get into your E over C, which only basically that we only basically that chord. You're doing 1 and 2 and a F and 2 and a C. So the way the first intro goes, that rhythm, it's 2 beats for each. So you're doing your C for 2, your F7 sus2 for 2, and then back to your C for 2. So the way I play it is I go. That's how I play it. I think the original song goes. So whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Maybe find out your own rhythm that you like the best, that you think sounds good. Just do it. Have fun with it, right? Just make sure it's fun. So now the count of each is as such. So your intro is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, right? So it's 2 for everything. You're doing 4 bars. The second intro is a bar for your C, so 4 count. A bar for your F, so 4 count. A half bar for your A minor 7, half bar for your F, and then a bar for your C. And you're coming into your verse and your C. You start with your C and your verse, and that is a 8 count, so 2 bar. Then you have 2 count for your F, and then 2 count for your A minor 7. So those 2 are a bar together. And then your G sus4 is a bar. And then your chorus is the same as that second intro, exactly the same. Then your turnaround after that is totally the same. And then your verse is the same as the first verse, your chorus is the same. Your interlude is the same, your bridge is the same as your second intro and your choruses. So the tag is when we're doing the ending of the bridges again, or the chorus. And that one, just have your A minor 7 for 2 counts, your F for 2 count, and then your C. And that's all the tags. First outro is the same as your chorus. Your last outro, you're doing your A minor 7 for 4 count, your F for 4 count, C over E for 2 count, and then your F for 2 count, and then you're ending on your C. Now, some special considerations for this song that you need to know about is that after your first chorus, at the very last bar of your first chorus, it's a breakdown. And then after your first verse, once you come into that chorus, that first chorus, it's a hits only. So for the first 2 bars, it's hits only. On your third bar, now you're having fun with it. And then it ends on that very last bar of that chorus, you're coming down, you're breaking down. That's a 4 count, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and all right. So then you're back into it, intense, having fun with it. Pick up the volume a little bit, play a little harder, and then you go to your verse, and now you're playing a little bit lighter. You're playing lighter. You're not like giving up the rhythm yet, but you're playing lighter. You're still playing. And then once you get to your chorus, your next chorus after that verse, you're breaking down again on your very last bar, but except you're not doing hits anymore. You're playing through that chorus, and then you come back into your interlude after 1, 2, 3, 4, right, seconds, or interlude, playing it all out, having fun with it, pretty intense, and then you're coming quiet on your bridge. Your very first bridge, you come in a little bit quiet. So you're gonna play, but you're playing in a way where it's softer, where you're taking a little bit of a break. So I don't know what I do. So just kind of do what you want to do, but remember you're playing a little bit softer there. So maybe play a little less notes, but keep the rhythm the same. And then after that bridge, you go to another bridge. Now you're picking up your building, so you're doing a little more, playing a little bit harder. And then by the end of the bridge, you're playing pretty hard. You go to your tag, and then you get to your chorus, and you're breaking down after your tag, after that bridge, on the very first bar. So that first C, you just break down. You just hit it and you break down. And then you go 2 bars with nothing. You're not doing anything. And then on the third bar, you're hammering it. You're going in. You're having fun with it. And once you finish that, you have a tag. Then you have another tag after that tag, but that tag gets hit. So you're just going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. It's an 8 count last bar. I screwed that up. It's an 8 count last bar. And then I screwed it up in service. Okay. Then your outro, same as your chorus. And the only thing to consider on the very last outro is you're playing 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1. So again, this song is not about being perfect. This song is about having fun. It's about bringing in joy and having fun with the people around you and really bringing that high energy. If you mess up, you mess up. Who cares, right? As long as the energy is there, that's what this song is about. It's just the joy of the Lord.